Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, the twin founders of the cryptocurrency exchange Gemini, are now investors in Real Bedford Football Club. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys. Available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Good evening everybody, and a warm welcome again back to Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. Now in today's video we're going to be talking about the twins, the billionaire twins Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss. They are the founders of the cryptocurrency exchange Gemini, and there's news just out that they have now gone ahead and invested in a UK football club. This is Bedford Football Club, now called Real Bedford Football Club. And so as always guys, let's just quickly jump straight into this article, give it a quick read through. It's only a short one, and then we'll comment after. So the brothers put $4.5 million worth of Bitcoin into the football club as part of a transaction facilitated through Winklevoss Capital, which is their investment firm. This new partnership places them alongside cryptocurrency podcaster Peter McCormack, who acquired the club in 2022. The Winklevoss twins' financial infusion into Real Bedford is committed to several forward-looking projects, and these include creating a new training facility, establishing a football academy, and bolstering support for youth and girls football programs. And there's a tweet here by Real Bedford FC saying, Real Bedford can confirm that the Winklevoss twins have agreed to invest $4.5 million into the club. This will see Cameron and Tyler become co-owners of RBFC alongside Peter McCormack. It goes on to say the twins became indirectly involved with the club in January 2022 after Gemini became one of its sponsors. And with the latest investment, Real Bedford also plans to establish a Bitcoin treasury. Real Bedford's connection to high-profile American investors echoes a similar trend seen with Wrexham AFC in Wales, which actors Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds purchased in February 2022 for £2 million, which is the equivalent of about $2.5 million. Like Reynolds and McElhenney, the Winklevoss twins are aligning their technological investment prowess with sports, expanding their influence beyond traditional business sectors into regional and community sports initiatives. But the Winklevoss pair is just the latest in a long line of wealthy investors who see football clubs as a lucrative trophy asset. According to a recent S&P Global report, a couple of decades ago sports teams were primarily viewed as risky vanity assets, and today it's a different scenario. The rising value of sports, media rights, and changes to players' salaries have made sports an asset class that combines market-beating returns with the defensiveness often seen in low-growth utilities. And one team that's reportedly seeking to sell a minority stake is Sporting Lisbon Football Club in Portugal. Current deal talks follow a debt restructuring at the club where star Cristiano Ronaldo got his start. And so for anybody who doesn't know, Bedford or Bedford FC or Real Bedford FC as they've been called since Peter McCormack took over, are currently at the top of their league. Now they play in a division called the Spartan South Midlands Football League, and then there's three divisions within this, the Premier Division, which is the one that Real Bedford's in, and they're actually number one. They're at the top. They've played around 35 games, and they're about 5 points in the lead. So it looks like it's not certain yet, but it looks like they're probably going to win this league. So they're actually doing very, very well. And I would guess that if Peter McCormack decided he wanted to sell this now, it'd be worth significantly more than he bought it 2 years ago. And the interesting thing about this football club, if you go to the website, I'll if I remember, I'll put a link down in the description box below to the actual football club's website. If not, you can just Google it. But it's basically they accept everything in Bitcoin. It's a Bitcoin-centric football club. It's probably the first in the world. And when Peter McCormack took over it 2 years ago, he had the badge redesigned and the shirts all redesigned and everything to do with the sort of marketing of the club redesigned. And if you look on the logo, the actual Bedford Football Club logo itself, it normally on football logos. It usually says something like established in 1880 or something like that, or founded in 1921. But for this he put found, I think it says founded at block number 5032692, because that was the Bitcoin block number that he when he took over the club. So everything to sort of do with this club is very much Bitcoin focused. All the shirts that you buy online, you can pay in fiat, you can pay in pounds and euros, or you can pay in Bitcoin. Everything you can pay in Bitcoin. If you want to sponsor the club, you can pay in Bitcoin. You want to buy tickets to watch to the game on Saturday, or a season ticket, you can just pay in Bitcoin. So it's quite an interesting experiment, and it'll be really interesting to see what happens here. I think one of the reasons, if not probably the only reason, that it's become so successful recently, last year especially, is just because of the amount of investment. I mean, Peter McCormack he runs a podcast, and he's very popular in the Bitcoin world. And he's getting a lot of investment from these, these twins, the Winklevoss twins that this article is about, multi-billionaires, these guys. So they're not short of a penny. And I think he's just invested loads, and they're buying players, and they're just getting better and better because of basically the financial backing behind it. So hopefully they'll continue to do well. They'll get promoted, and we'll see what happens. But it's a fun little experiment, and it's great to watch from a distance. And really anything that exposes Bitcoin to the wider world is always a good thing in my book. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notifications bell if you got some value from this video. And I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Take care.